Hey guys, if you want to know if it's worth buying one of these cheap tool kits to maintain your guitar, stay tuned. We're going to have a look at this kit that we bought the other week and go through it. The link to it is in the description, but I'll tell you at the end of the video whether it's worth clicking on the link. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So let's see if this cheap maintenance kit that I bought is actually worth the money. And we'll just do a quick string change and basic setup on a Stratocaster. This is a USA 60th edition one. So we've got us a cup of tea. Let's have a look at some of these tools. String winder. I think we'll mark them out of 10. Well, that's a string winder and a string cutter, and also it takes the pegs out of a acoustic guitar. So it looks pretty good. I give that a 9 out of 10, definitely. I tried the cutter earlier, we'll do it later, but the cutter works really well. So that's a 9 out of 10. Screwdriver is two-ended and adjustable in length. There we go. So screwdriver goes into a slot and unscrews a screw. So the screwdriver for me is a 10 out of 10. So here's something that really interested me, and it's these covers for the frets. So the way these work is that you cover over the frets, the smaller one down this end, and you can clean the frets. So I'm not going to use wire wool on this, I'm just going to use a little bit of a Scotch pad. See if I can just clean up these frets a little bit. One. Small one's a bit trickier to get to, but works just as good. Yep, 10 out of 10 for them. Well, that's good. That was one of the things I was really after, working really well, so I've got to be happy with them. So these are the supposed nut files, and they don't feel very strong or like they would do much. Well, there is a bit of purchase on that. This nut actually needs filing down a little. So not bad on that one. I have to remember that one. Not great though. Very awkward to use. 4 out of 10, definitely. The other thing that was pretty interesting is the fret rocker. No, it's fine. 10 out of 10. It's just a piece of metal with flat sides, so it can't really do that much damage. Ruler, 10 out of 10. It's a ruler. These files, they're really weird. They're like as if they've had something glued on them. They're not like normal files, so I don't really want to use them on this guitar, but I could probably show you on this pencil. They do a good job of filing, as you can see. They're pretty coarse though. They're really rough files. I'm not sure what you would want to use them for on a guitar, but yeah, they would pretty much file right the way through anything, these things. So 10 out of 10, but I don't know what you would use them for on a guitar. And the other thing, the Allen keys, I don't really expect. No, it doesn't even fit. God knows what these ones are for. Maybe fix the brakes on my car. Could do with a chunky Allen key like that. So great Allen keys, great, or hex keys or whatever you want to call them. Great for the car, not very good for the guitar. So I'm not going to be using these nut files for this guitar. I'm going to use these Hosco files that I borrowed from a friend just to set this one up. This one's a 26. These things are really sharp. So we're just going to sort of check that one. A little bit of play there. I always do this by eye. Just file a little bit and then check. Yeah, a little bit more. Oh yeah, that's it. It doesn't take a lot, just a tiny, just a little bit, just to stop the string from being too high and pushing out of tune when you're playing open chords. That's all it takes. But these are really sharp, really good. These not so good. 60th is 7 1/4. So we'll check that with a 7 1/4. Get under all the strings maybe. And yep, that's definitely 7 1/4. And let's have a look. That's pretty good on the heavier gauge, but the two lighter gauge strings, the E and the B, need to come down a little bit. And the last thing to test, as promised, we will attempt to snip the strings. Yep, that's good. And the thinnest string, oh, simple, yep. Brilliant. So they work really well. We just checked the action. We got electric guitar, low action, low action, low action, low, and low. Every single string the exact same height now. The ruler works, the straight edge works, radius gauges are really good, Oh, I missed one. The string winder works. It's a little bit wide. It's not great. It's probably an 8 out of 10. It snips well. I haven't tried this on the acoustic yet, but we'll see how that goes when I do an acoustic. The fret cleaning guards, excellent. So this side and the screwdriver is good. And the bag is good. So that side is good. This side, not so good. These are pretty useless. The files are really good if you want to file something like a kitchen cabinet or something. The Allen keys are good if you're working on a Japanese motorcycle, but not necessarily an American or Chinese guitar. So 1, 2, 3 not so goods, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 goods. So yeah, it's worth getting. You could probably add a really good nut file set to these to make it, into a decent set. Maybe a slightly better string tree winder, but you could keep these snips. All in all, yeah, I'd say better than I thought. Let's give it a 7 out of 10 for 30 some Canadian dollars. Can't go wrong. Okay guys, till next time, stay safe.